and welcome to episode 17 of Liquor and Lyrics. That show you listen to where we start off talking about a song you like before basically ruining it forever over the space of an hour or so. It's as simple as that, really. Cool concept, I'm sure you'll agree. With me, Nick, and as cool, calm, collected, and ultimately as chilled as a car ride with Tupac, it's Dan. Hello, Dan.
Hello. How are you?
I think I'm going to run out of dead musicians by about.
Oh, I don't know.
35.
You reckon?
Musicians famously live forever.
I think you've got a good, healthy pipeline to go up.
Yeah,
Go back.
I've got a good
Go back. Go to like back on Mozart or something. Start there.
I don't know. Did they have like any big like spectacular deaths? Though? I've got a good one for next week.
Consumption. The gates of the consumption.
that thing that no one quite knows what it means, but everyone died of it.
You could say Dan, much like he consumes the music. Nah, I'll leave the interest to you, shall I? That was proof there.
For the best. Yeah.
For the best there, yeah.
I'll give you a shout if I run out.
No, I'm good because tonight's song is interesting, and B, probably like the longest set of lyrics we've done because I kept scrolling. I was like, God, there's another. I thought, is it just gonna? I thought, oh, it'll just repeat itself at this point, probably for another 10 minutes, and then nope, another set of lyrics.
A lot of filler.
Different lyrics.
A lot of filler.
Well, arguably the whole song is filler, but let's find out later.
Do we want to tell people what the song is first and play it?
Oh yeah. We slagged off the song without actually talking about it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the song is "Work It" by Missy, Elliot.
No featured artist on it now. Is it all her?
Is it all her? Oh no,
Well,
producer.
Is, yeah.
I think it's producer, isn't it? There's a save for the information. There's a producer that you'll know, but I think it's just her singing.
Yeah,
more's the pity.
Normally with these rapists, they normally add a lot of featured people on there, don't they?
That on a business card.
Let's get on to the alcohol there.
Oh, should we listen to the song first? I've caught you out now.
Well,
you caught me out. I've caught you out. Let's call the whole thing off. Yeah, let's have a listen, shall we?
One time exclusive. Come on, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive is why yet. It's your primitive is why yet. If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive is why yet. It's your primitive is why yet. I like to get to know ya so I can show ya. Put a hurtin' on ya like I told ya. Give me your
Delightful.
That was 30 or so seconds that definitely happened.
Here's another 30 seconds. Do you want to talk about the alcohol?
Alcohol.
Go on then, Nick, and impress us. Impress us with your matching. I assume you've gone for the Elliot cocktail or the Work It cocktail.
Or Remy Martin. That's a tab. They like rappers like Remy Martin, don't they?
They do.
And
They do.
Cavassier, that sort of stuff.
They love brandy. They love brandy.
I've gone for a pina colada. Just been in my head since last week. Really, just really fancied one. So pre-mixed can. Yeah, I've
pre-mixed can.
I haven't got time to be messing about. Marks and Spencer. In case you're wondering.
Marks and Spencer. Oh.
The downfall of Diane Abbott.
To be fair, if you're going to get a pre-mixed can, Marks and Spencer would be the probably top quality one to get.
But live Tory, vote Labour. That's the way, innit?
Yeah.
Begrudgingly.
Or unless you make enough money to then vote Tory as well, because you've got to protect your money, haven't you?
Do it.
I have gone for a pina colada as well because I just couldn't shake it. Just couldn't shake the feeling. I could shake the cocktail, but I couldn't shake the feeling of wanting the song on there. Finally, we made a shake joke with the cocktail. It had to happen eventually, didn't it?
17 episodes in, it's finally come.
I was going to say compare recipes, but you got a premix one. It's probably no need. Coconut cream, rum, white rum, and which I don't normally like, but pineapple juice. And I actually put a little bit of orange juice in it just to kind of even it out a bit, because I'm not a big fan of I know, and a bit of lemon as well, because I'm not a big fan of the flavors of a pina colada. Really, when I tried it, I was like, it's all right, but if it was me writing the personal ad, I wouldn't put pina coladas. So, but that was a lifetime ago.
Excellent selection.
Yeah.
I think
So,
we're
but
all
it's
over
nice.
pina coladas.
It's nice. Probably get appalled now. Messages about me adding orange juice and lemonade. Well, lemon to drink. But just a dash of each, just to give it a little something else. A little something else after it. It's bloody lovely, Nick. Fruity, coconutty. It's like being
What
on
more can you
holiday
ask for?
on a tropical beach.
We need an alarm for that.
Oh, we'd use it too much.
Yes.
Do you want some information on this song?
Information, that's what I need. Some information. Where did she come from? Information, that's what I need. Some information.
Work It is a hip hop song written by American rapper Missy Elliot and her producer Tim Timberland Mosley. Don't know. Don't care.
I think it matters.
For Elliot's
Just for him.
for Elliot's fourth studio album, Under Construction 2002. I would say the album was very much still under construction when it came out, if I'm being honest. The song's musical style and production by Timbaland were heavily inspired by old school hip hop from the early 1980s. It samples Run DMC's Peter Piper and Rock Master Scott and the Dynamic Freeze request line. If that doesn't sound like a 1970s sci-fi porn thriller, then I don't know what does. Rock Master Scott and the Dynamic Threesome, or Freeze, but Threesome, if you know. Released as the album's first single on September 16th, 2002, the track reached number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 for 10 weeks, becoming Elliot's most successful single. A remix of this song features 50 Cent. Oh, so there you go. There is a remix for someone else on Nick. There you go. That's what happened.
Oh, good.
The end of the song samples Take Me to the Mardi Gras by Bob James, and the synth pattern in the rhythm track samples the intro of Heart of Glass by Blondie.
It does.
So there you go. There you go.
Murdered
So the
it.
lyrics on this one. Murders it. Murders it on the dance floor because it's a great track, or just murders it?
Just murders it. Just
Sort
sampling
of
Blondie and then coming.
murders it more like Barry Keoghan's cock swinging as he dances rather than just murders it outright. Yeah. Be very topical
Spoilers.
in the last few weeks. If that's a spoiler, so if someone said, "Oh, at the end his cock gets out," would you? What spoiler would you? You either watch the film or you wouldn't you? I guess
It's the cock that's sweeping the nation. To be fair, I've not even seen it, and I know that that's what happens. So
it's certainly sweeping.
to find that someone else dances like I do, to be honest, it's just nice. It's reassuring.
You wish you could dance like Barry Keoghan at the end of that film. You wait till you watch it.
Well, there's our first bit of subscriber content sorted.
The first line of this song is DJ, please pick up your phone. Whatever it is, I always think of. I thought it's the same lyrics as that. Is it Madonna? Put a record on. I wanna dance to the that song.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
Mr.
you lost
D-
the flow of the lyrics halfway through, but yeah.
I forgot what it was and just tried to add
good
lib it,
though.
which is why I'm not a rapper. But what is the song? Is it Madonna? I'm thinking of.
Yeah, music by Madonna. Yeah,
Yes, early 2000s Madonna. Late 90s, early 2000s.
which
Madonna,
contains the lyric "Music makes the people and the bourgeoisie come together." You don't get many pop songs that have bourgeoisie in them.
Well, don't come on out, Nick. It could be a song one day.
I think it will be. I've just decided.
DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line. So a radio DJ then.
They were the words. I've never understood, particularly now, why I had Radio 2 on the other Friday when I was getting ready to go out, and it was full of like
For Request
groups
Friday,
of
or whatever it's called.
groups of people ringing in to request a song, and it's like, well, have you not got Spotify?
Yeah, I think some people still like the thrill of it being on the radio, a song they like, rather than just going on Spotify. I'm not saying it's a good thrill.
The word thrill is doing
these
some
are
heavy lifting there,
These are Radio 2 listeners, Nick.
of which I am one.
I mean, is there any difference to that? I mean, because surely the thrill is that you don't know what's coming on if you listen to the radio, which you can also do on Spotify. It's called Shuffle. But surely the thrill, even within a specific genre, you can go on a playlist, and you could go on a Radio 2 playlist on Spotify and click Shuffle. But then they do want the song that they want on there. So yeah, just go on Spotify. What's the odd? I don't understand. I don't listen to the radio. I don't understand why anyone listens to the radio at all. I haven't listened to the radio since Spotify came out. I don't think. Why would I actively choose to listen to adverts, people talking shite, and then occasionally a song I might like? You go, how'd you find new music? The algorithms, mate. The algorithms will find me new music. People will tell me about new music. If anything, I'm less likely to hear music I want to hear on a radio station that has a set playlist of songs they're allowed to play. So, anyway, back to this. So it's a radio DJ. It's not like a DJ in a club that she's like ringing.
No,
and saying,
radio.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. She's gonna pick up the bloody phone. I can't hear it. And she says, "This is a Missy Elliot one-time exclusive." So she's calling up to request her own song.
Well,
Arrogant.
is she referring to this song? In which case, surely every song is a one-time exclusive, unless you Ed Sheeran or Coldplay.
Well, yeah, but this song is her song, so she's calling up to request her song, and it's never been played before, so she's calling up to. Or is she actually just? Is the rest of this song her just reciting it a cappella down to a radio station? Because actually, it's
just
not her at the
assumed it
start,
was
is it? It's not her saying it at the start, is it? It's like an automated voice, isn't it? So,
Yeah,
so it's
it
actually
is.
just someone requesting this song on the radio. So, yeah, don't know. Don't
Didn't
like
need
it
to add
either
that
way.
onto the song, really. Could have cut it by
No.
about 10 seconds, and we all would have been happier for it.
That's what Timbaland does, though, mate. He's a maverick. Very much a maverick.
King of the genre.
Then she does start actually speaking. I think, or is this still the? No, this is her now. Come on, is it worth it? Let me work it. I don't know. You tell me. Is it worth it?
That's what you want me to find out.
Don't really start a conversation with that, do you? Give me some reasons and then ask me if it's worth it. That's usually how a conversation
I want
goes.
pros and cons.
I put my fang down, flip it, and reverse it.
What's her thing? What do you think?
Well,
It's rap, so it's probably
The-
tits, minge, and ass, isn't it?
I mean, a fang in this context is that fang like that rappers say, where that's them spitballing, that's them rapping, which she does do. She does flip it and reverse it in a minute. But yeah, I did think straight away, fanny. In fact, I did when I first read it. I thought
Usually do.
she's trying to imply she's got a cock. That's what I thought, and I thought, in this day and age, fine. But then this song was from about 20 years ago, so maybe not.
Brave.
but brave.
Brilliant, brave.
Ahead of her time. Get a cock out and flip it
Always
and
said it.
reverse it.
Always said
Normally,
it
that's
about
something-
Missy Misdemeanor Elliot.
You have to go through a lot to be able to flip it and reverse it these days. Hormone therapy, tip of the iceberg. And she does flip it and reverse it because she says, "Didn't
Didn't know she was Welsh.
It does look like a Welsh road sign when it's written down, doesn't it? If I say it to the rhythm of the song, though, she says, "To revert, chicken wrap wrap." It's like me going chicken wrap. I'd like quite like a chicken wrap wrap.
Can you smell toast? Right now?
A program is finally malfunctioning because the actual sentence is, "I put my fang down, flip it and reverse it," and this is it, flipped and reversed. Well, it's not flipped; it's just reversed, I guess, isn't it? It's
I don't
not
know how
really
she
flipped.
thinks them up.
No, so it's preserved the is reverse chop chop.
I'll be happy never to hear that again.
Well, don't worry, it comes up several times in
Oh,
the song.
no.
Normally don't repeat the lyrics, but so the reserve chop chop. I think that's what it basically is, isn't it?
It's actually becoming an earworm now. I'm kind of enjoying it.
I'm getting better at it, I think. The reserve dinner. The reserve to prefer pop chop. The reserve should be chop.
I mean, you're definitely moving away from the original lyrics. But whatever
Well,
works
if I
for you.
say it just like it would be T esrever DNA to pilf and what gant yim to pay.
Jesus, my telly just started floating.
Have you slipped onto Camwearing or whatever it's called? The 4SC or whatever it is. So anyway, yeah. So we know now that that's is reserved in the Pilfton what got team. Yep. And then it's if you got a big, let me search you.
A bit what?
Violating. Well, wouldn't allow a bouncer to do that or airport security, would you? If I was airport security and he went, right, I got to search you. Only if you got a big there. Big what? Wink, wink.
Yeah. I'm going to need an adult, please, with me.
I just say I haven't. Can I go through security now, please? Don't have to worry about me. If that's what you're looking for, I can go straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. He's lying. He went through the X-ray bit. We saw.
We've got a baby. We've got a baby dick coming through. Baby dick coming through.
Find it on the. We couldn't find it on the X-ray. It is, isn't it? She's saying, if you got a big dick, let me search you. I'd love that if this was a. I hate to be one of those people that are like, if this was a bloke singing it, I don't want to do all that, but it would be funny to hear. Although we do actually hear male rappers. I think there was some abhorrent stuff in Post Malone, wasn't there? So
Disgusting, wasn't it?
women and male rappers get away with it either way, so it's cool. I guess
Murder.
Balance itself.
Literally get away with murder.
Maybe that's why when we say about hip hop gets away with the lyric stuff is because it's not one-sided. It's both of them are doing it, so fine, isn't it? If anything, it's the most not sexist because they're both saying horrible, disgusting sexual stuff.
Equality.
Yeah, equality. Yeah,
We've
all
got
for
a lot
it.
to learn from the rap sorts.
Yeah, I'll go on a march
Except
if
for
you
you,
want.
Post Malone.
And she says, but the search is because it's to find out how hard I got to work you. Oh, hard? To find out how hard I got to work you.
Welsh again.
No, the Welsh is taking over. The reserve chop. To find out how hard I got to work here. It doesn't sound enjoyable, though, does it? If you're going to find my big dick, if I had one, if you're going to find my big dick in the story, my big dick, and now we're like, you're going to work it hard. If someone was like to me, oh, I'm going to work your cock hard tonight, I'd be like, I mean, work it well for a bit. Work it hard.
It's like that. I think I mentioned it. I don't know if I mentioned it on here or on our other show, but I once saw like when you used to go in a phone box and you see like little cards for like sex workers and that, and it was like a silhouette of her bending over, and then it says it had like a name. Can't remember what her name was, like Erogenique or something like that, and then it said like it said, oh, I'll suck your
Roger
cock.
Unique.
I'll suck your cock until you beg me to stop. And it's just like, ugh. Oh, no. No, that sounds horrible.
Sorry, the way you leaned into the mic then and said it, it went all kind of like a sensual sound there, and I had to say I enjoyed it a little bit. I got a little bit lost in the moment then, because it wasn't just you said it. I'll suck your cock off.
No one here.
Find out how hard I gotta work you. Do you reserve ticket pop up? It doesn't sound enjoyable when someone's gonna like work your cock off, or like you say, I'm gonna suck your cock off. I'm gonna fuck you till your dick falls off. No,
Yeah, it's like, no.
just fuck me the appropriate right. If I said to a woman, I'm gonna fuck you till your minge falls out on the floor, and I'm gonna fucking pick it up and rub it in my face and then shove it back in. I'm not gonna like that. They don't like it. I've tried. They call the police usually, and then you've got to pretend that you're an idiot or Welsh. So the police are going, "Do you need a solicitor?" And I'm going, "Do you reserve ticket?" So they'll just go, "Oh, he's a bit slow. We'll let him off this time. Take me down to the chicken chop pop." Do you know how to body pop? Can I suck on your lollipop pop? Come on. I'd like to know you so I could show you. I reckon she's going to show him something really romantic. Just from something really romantic and sweet, I imagine, is what she's going to show him.
You'd expect so, wouldn't you?
I'd expect so in this song, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Welsh famous romantics. Put the pussy on you, like I told you. Ooh. On you.
On you. On
your cock. On my cock, on my mouth. It's not my shopping list. On my cock, on my mouth. Anywhere else do I want it? Don't really want it. They're the two places I want it, right? That's the two.
That's the two main places.
Yeah, I want it on my cock. If it's not there, if she mean on my face in any way that isn't my mouth, no, thank you.
No.
On my foot.
Ankle.
What ankle? I'm going to sprain your ankle with my minge. You're going to have athlete's foot after I'm done with you.
Ashlete's foot, more like. Is that your get out for everything?
That's my get out for when we say terrible things now. Say something terrible, I'm just going to do that. Whenever we say something abhorrent, I'm just going to go chippa chirp, chippa chop chop, and then everyone will laugh and forget what I said. I'm going to use that in life generally when I'm in a meeting at work. Someone goes, Holt, why didn't you file the report that you were required? That never happened to my door. Oh, why didn't you file the report that you were required to do? I'm just gonna go chirp, 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 and then moonwalk out the room. Everyone will just forget. What is it with the Welsh and like in pussies? Because she's Welsh, I'm assuming now. We know that from the Welsh she's using. Pussy, Tom Jones, pussy. What's new Pussycat? Didn't pussy? Was there a pussy mentioned in Shirley Bassey Bond song? Maybe.
Pussy Galore was in James Bond.
Pussy galore. Yeah, maybe there's a link there.
But I don't think the Welsh wrote the James Bond films. It would have been very different.
Catherine Jenkins. She sang about pussy.
She's got one.
She's got two. She's got a cat as
Famously.
well. No, she ain't got two. Good two. Is that libelous? It's all right if it is libelous. Chicka chirp, chicka chirp, chirp, chirp. And by the way, she says, "Put the pussy on you, like I told you." What was the context when she told me she was going to do this before? Like, she's saying that she told me before she's going to put the pussy on me, and now she's going, "I'm going to do it tonight, like I told you." They were like, "What?"
Yeah.
We were out having dinner, and she was like, "Oh, 2 weeks. Yep, you free?" To the diary. Wednesday night. Yeah, about 9 o'clock. Free, absolutely. Why? Put the pussy on you. All right. Where?
Oh,
Foot.
I've got racquetball at 9.
As well, Missy Elliot. It's very well said. Missy Elliot. Eh?
It is, isn't
That's
it?
that Missy Elliot from Aberforthwick.
I love the fact you couldn't think of an actual Welsh place name then. You started off so well.
Well, it's just you just go Aberforth and then go at the end, and it's Welsh, isn't it? Usually.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. No vowels.
I saw an interview with her where she was saying that that line that we keep saying is a famous line from my hometown. Like it's like a slang word they say in their town. It means something like "get out, you English bastards" or something like that. But the next line is, "Give me all your numbers so I can phone you." I've just got the one number, really.
Your numbers. Yeah. All the numbers suggest that she doesn't think he's going to pick up.
Just got the one. And then, here we go. "Your girl acting stank, then call me over."
That's a word I don't want 2 lines after. Pussy and stank are 2 words that should not be in close proximity in a song. Really
No,
put me
it
off
would
now.
explain the athlete's foot, though, wouldn't it? But yeah, she's not acting stank. The girl's acting stank. So that means she's happy to break up a loving relationship just because they've had one minor argument. She's like, "I'll give you my number.
What is it with these people?
Next time you have a
and these
little
songs?
fight." So she's just happy they have one argument, and he's like, "Yeah, Missy gave me her a number. Give her a call." Don't like it. But when she does come over, "Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa." What about beds is it you think Missy Elliott doesn't like? Is it because it's soiled? Is it because it's been soiled by him and his girlfriend previously? She doesn't want to be on it.
I mean, given that she's going to be getting on it with athlete's foot, I don't think it matters, does it?
Yeah, but that's her across the bear. She doesn't want someone else's cummy juice floating around, does she?
I mean, I'm too fixated on the next line already. To the point that it's ruined this one for me.
Well, because the girl's acting stank, he calls her over. Not on the bed, lay on the sofa. "Call before you come. I need to shave my chocha." Chocha.
I don't think that is an adequate word for
Chocha.
Fanny. I think it's just because it loosely rhymes with sofa. I'm not having it that's...
Well, you don't think people say chocha in... You don't think
No.
that there's people going around America going, but she's got a nice chocha. He's got a good
I
chocha.
mean, it could have been "not on the bed, lay me on." If she's truly Welsh, it'd be "not on the bed, lay me on your
Chocha.
settee." Not on the bed, lay me on your settee. Call before you come. I need to shave my fanny. That'd rhyme.
I think chocha could be a Welsh word, though. Like, lay before me your chocha.
It is now.
I'll shave me chocha. Well, here we go. I mean, again, first of all, I thought she was calling him. She said she's going to call, but she wants him to call before he comes so that she can have a good shave of the old chocha. So
The old quim.
mixed messages there. So in her, I think that must mean the pattern of this is he said, "Give me your number so I can phone you." But then she says, "And if your girl's acting like a bitch, call me." Well, hang on, I thought I gave you my number so you can call me. Why am I calling you all of a sudden? This is annoying. But then basically, when he does call, I goes, "Oh, she's been a bitch tonight. Do you want to come over, Missy?" and get on it on the sofa. And she's like, all right, but make sure you call me just before they leave the house so that I can get in the bath and have a quick shave of the old chocha. I need a good 10 minutes to tussle down there. So just as soon as you get in the car, give me a bell and I'll jump
I need
in
to
there.
attack it with scissors before I even go near it with a razor.
So you do or you don't or you will or you won't. That sounds like a
Right,
very
Zootons.
sort that sounds like a very sort of Oliver Twist type song. Like you do or you don't, you will or you won't. Go down and eat it like a vulture. I mean,
Which
that
is
is
just the worst.
Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. I mean, okay, hang
The
on.
least
So in this
romantic
context,
of the bits.
well, hang on. In this context, if you role play it, so you either do want to go down and eat it like a vulture. So the guy's like, I want to go down like a vulture and eat that tonight. Eat that chocha. Is it shaved? Yep, excellent, good. Wouldn't be going down there if it wasn't. And then, oh, you don't? And the guy's like, nope, sorry, I don't do that. I don't eat that. Or maybe he's like, I eat it, but more like a sparrow. I'm a bit more tame with it. And then she's like, nope, vultures only, please.
I mean, the biggest worry is that vultures wait till things are dead before they eat them, famously. So what's that
They
saying?
do, yeah. Maybe the shaving went really wrong. Also, a vulture eat things like by like going like
Yeah, tear into
pulling
it.
it and like tear into it and pull it off.
I've
That's the
seen
last
David
thing that you
Attenborough.
want. Honestly, if a bloke starts going down on you and starts tearing out bits of your vagina with his teeth, then you probably brought home a serial killer. I would imagine at that point. If he was eating it like a vulture, I mean, I'll tell you what though, you do or you don't or you will or you won't. Be a good game show, like Saturday nights, and the contestant comes down and he's like a sort of skinny white dude, and it's like, ooh, Willy won'ty, diddy don'ty, and then he comes down and like it's Stephen 32 from Essex. He's like, you right? Yeah, and he's like, will he eat pussy or not? And the women have to guess whether he eats pussy like a vulture or not. And he go, do you eat pussy like a vulture? And he goes, no, I eat more like a magpie. I take it from place to place and I just fucking scavenge it. Yeah. Root through fucking bins for it. Yeah. And now it's Jamale from Atlanta, Georgia. Like, Willie won't. And they go, he will definitely like a vulture. And he's like, yes, absolutely. I reckon you could get Paddy McGuinness to host it. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, what's the difference between that and naked attraction at this point?
I mean, nothing is the answer to that.
Nothing. That'll be my first question. If I was a woman and I was on naked attraction, I'd be going, would you? You know, eat it or not? Because if you're not going to eat it, fuck off. As a man, I understand why sometimes some men don't fancy eating it sometimes. As a woman, I'd expect it every fucking minute of the day.
Yeah, I'd get nothing else done. If I was a woman,
Nothing would ever get done.
I'd be paying men to do it. I'd be like, right,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not going to work.
Yeah, if I was a woman, I'd be a prostitute. I've said this many a time. It's true. I don't understand why every
Same.
woman isn't a prostitute. Why not?
High class though. High class.
Yeah. Well,
more Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman than like meth head in Breaking Bad.
based off your trajectory as a man, I feel like you might start out with those good intentions, but you would end up eventually down an alley.
Yeah. Giving hand jobs to taxi drivers.
Yeah. Yeah, vulture is the weird animal to pick, because although they are, yeah, you could say like I mean, it rhymes, doesn't it? I mean, that's the crux of it, really. But yeah, I mean, you could say like a tiger going at a gazelle or something. That'd be pretty grim. I mean, what animal eating something would be most like how you would want a man to eat your pussy? Ladies, right in. No, I guess
A cat.
No, that's a bit tame, innit? That'd just be like
Yeah, but it'd probably be more satisfying.
a dog.
Eating hot chips. That's where the saying comes from. Like a dog eating hot chips.
No, a dog when you come home and it sees you and it jumps and it starts all over your face. That's kind of, I guess,
Didn't want to
but a
bring
bit
the
more,
faces into it.
but a bit more like a sort of organized version of that. That's what you want. Dog licking your face, but with more precision. That's how a woman wants to be eaten out, I'd imagine. But vultures, definitely not. And you're right, they do only eat dead things, famously. So, you know, She said it about her own fanny though, that it's dead. So
No, she's
Oh,
she's,
is it?
she's opened
She's
herself up here for some trouble.
well, she opened herself up certainly. That's the next line is, "See my hips and my tips, don't you? Tips? What's
Hair?
tips? That? Oh, my first thought went to nipples.
I know it was. I know. Yeah, to be fair, I think
Well,
it
what do you
probably is.
expect?
I think it is. I think it is. To be honest, I think it is.
Yeah,
nipples.
tips. See my hips and my tips. Okay. See my ass and my lips, don't you?
Hips and tips sounds like one of those weird. You know, them
It sounds like a
fitness
Scottish.
classes.
It sounds like a Scottish derby.
It's like one of them fitness classes. You know, like legs, bums, and tums. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
oh.
hips and tips and ass and lips.
Can you pick the kids up from school for me? I've got hips and tips tomorrow morning.
Because I'm hoping to get some ass and lips in the evening. See my ass and my lips, don't you? Lost a few pounds in the old waist for him. I don't think you need that. For me, I think you're beautiful as you are, Miss Elliot. Trying to get that in there.
I agreed until you said Missy Elliot, but yes.
I said Miss
Nice
Elliot,
thought.
actually. Show some fucking respect. This is the kind of beat that go ratata, ratatata, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
My
So like a
favourite
wheel.
Pokemon.
Like our wheel. I know, like a ratatatatatatatata. By the sounds of it, I imagine her vagina is very much like a wheel, just going round and landing on the next, the next available contestant. Yeah.
Like
Again,
one of those
John
old
Leslie.
wooden wheels on a horse thing. Oh, John Leslie again.
Up to
He's
date
going to be the
references
guest.
only.
Our first ever guest on here.
Well, there's no women on here, so I suppose there won't be any danger, would there, of getting him in? So, he's in, yeah, ratatatatata. Very Christian as well. Ratatata, ratatata, tatatata. Because there isn't really a cool beat that goes. Because what's the beat? Is it this kind of beat that go ratatata? Is that what it is? Ratata, ratatata. Is it the chap chap? Is it that? Is that what it is? The rhythm of that? Is that what it is? But then moving on from that, she says, "Sex me so good, I say blah blah blah." Surely, if it was good, you'd be saying more, more, more. If it was bad, you'd be saying blah blah blah.
Completely correct as ever.
Yeah, why would you say blah 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 if it was good? The last thing you'd be saying.
Or maybe it's just it's so good she's lost the power of speech. So she has, just like I did.
Well,
There.
it wouldn't be blah 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 in a snotty way. If she lost the power of speech from sex, it'd be.
Gasping for life.
Then it's work it. I need a glass. The video episodes are going to be great. Work it. I need a glass of water. I'd probably want something that quenches my thirst more than a water, like a sort of carbonated drink, like a during sex, like a Sprite.
Sprite was my first.
You were going to say, I heard the
Yeah.
I heard it then.
Maybe a lilt.
Yeah, very much like a pina colada, actually, a little, isn't it?
It is very much in the
A
same.
virgin
wheelhouse.
pina colada.
Yes.
The only virgin that will be mentioned in this track. Although reflux with carbonated drinks, then you got to perform again. Get a little bit of a gassy burp coming from the sudden intake of Sprite, and then
But there's nothing
gotta-
for
you
him
gotta be
to
going- you got-
perform on.
we're getting in Post Malone territory again.
If he's eating it like a vulture,
Rennie's.
then there's nothing left for him to perform with. So it's done. One shot, done.
Oh yeah, so she's looking for a vulture type oral sex orgasm, and then a pounding.
She'll be lucky.
Strong vagina, tough vagina.
Won't get anything in the daylight.
Tough vagina. Tough vagina. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know you. If you're a fly gal, get your nails done. It's a shame
Give me
Fly
advice.
died out, isn't it? I like that.
I like Fly. I'm a fan of
Fly,
Fly.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
Fly.
dope.
Yeah, that's Fly.
Tank Fly, Boss Walk, Jam Nitty Gritty.
That's Fly.
Very flat. That's the flyest, dopest thing I've ever
I'm
seen.
just shaking my hand. I can't even do it. Just in case anyone thought I was doing it.
Coming through on the mic.
It is actually, yeah. And now you've proved you're cool. Get a pedicure, get your hair did. I had to check that is what it was, but it is. Did poor grammar that? Get your hair
It
done,
doesn't rhyme
surely.
with anything.
No, I'm surprised that Timbaland, the world-renowned producer, didn't like during the recording stuff and go, think grammatically, Missy, that should be get your hair done. Like, what? He's like, get your hair done. When I was in the Valley of Wales, we used to say, get your hair did. My dad used to say to me, Missy Elliot. I've lost it. I can only do a Welsh accent for 1.4 seconds before it turns into something else. I can briefly do a Tom Jones husk and then it just fades into something else instantly. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't say grammatically incorrect, and maybe he didn't know, maybe he didn't care. Boy, lift it up. Let's make a toast. Lift up his cock. Is he making a toast with his cock?
Well, no, it's a drink. We'll find out in a minute. We'll find out what drink in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully,
Sorry, I was
I
putting
had the
it.
same thought process.
My mindset was there. So I just in my head, she was like going, and a toast to you, sir.
To King Henry IV.
To my health. Oh, what would you want? What bird would you want a blowjob to be like from a woman?
Cat.
Vulture.
Cat stand.
Why do you keep bringing up cats?
I like cats.
The fact that you used to have a cat, I'm starting to get worried now.
I still have a cat. I still have 3 cats.
Oh yeah. I'll make a note to tell your mum to watch that.
Must think about you.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Just in the combat situation.
I'm not sure I like you that much anymore. Yeah, but it was supposed to be a bird, a cat. I keep saying, what kind of bird would you want a bird to be like? You keep saying cat. Cat famously isn't a bird. Exclusively.
Bird-wise, I don't know.
Bird for a blowjob. Oh, I guess you don't want to pull the worms out of the dirt, do you? You don't want a kind of banjo string.
Oh no,
situation, do you?
Definitely not. Woodpecker would be tempting because it's got the head movement, but that's all.
Okay, but with a bigger,
for it.
a woodpecker with a pelican, a woodpecker with a pelican's mouth, but also a pelican storage facility, so it wouldn't have to swallow. It could just store it up, and then you could just empty it like a bucket, like in the old times. Like, just... wait. We were supposed to be metaphoric. Supposed to be metaphorically comparing how we would like a blowjob to a bird. Now we're just talking about if we got a blowjob from a bird specifically. I blame you by bringing cats into it. So you're right, it is a drink because she says, "Let's get drunk. It's going to bring us closer." Probably true, not emotionally, but physically certainly. Definitely not emotionally, but physically. And she don't want emotionally because vulturing it up. So Don't I look like a Halle Berry poster?
No.
A poster, maybe. A poster on the side of a bus that's moving quickly away from you before you can register it. It's probably
after being involved in a hit and run.
You go, was that Halle Berry? Oh, yeah. There you go. Right, yeah, maybe. See the Belvedere playing tricks on you.
Do you know what?
Vodka,
yes,
isn't it? Belvedere.
nice.
Yeah,
it is indeed.
yeah. Vodka will do that if you drink too much. Play tricks on you.
It does. Yeah.
Look at the Russians. Always playing tricks, aren't they?
Mental.
Tricks is the game. Girlfriend wanna be like me? Never. You won't find a bitch that's even better. Arrogant again there.
No need for it.
Yeah.
No need for it.
Yeah. Derogatory as well. I make it hot as Las Vegas weather. That is hot, to be fair. I don't believe her, but it is hot.
Almost as hot as it's going to get at this, because Dubai didn't exist at this point. So
also, she's put a lot of emphasis on how good it's going to be for him. But all I've heard at this point is that he's going to have gone down on it like a vulture. So he's going to be pretty exhausted after this.
He's
Knackered. Like a vulture. And then she's not going to be working his cock hard as she earlier promised. Once he's been going out like a vulture, she's going to need some.
She's already said she can't.
Sudocrem and an ice pack, I imagine, after that. So I don't know if she's going to be going down anywhere for a while. I feel like he's just going to have to go to sleep after that and wake up and have a morning wank or something. I don't know. False promises. Listen up close while I take you backwards. Pegging.
Oh,
could be.
Oh, I think it is. God, he's
Pegging.
really been emasculated, hasn't he?
Gone down like a vulture while being pegged. She said she was going to work him out, to be fair. You just took it the wrong way. There was no false promises. But oh no, it's not, because it's scrap chop chop, which this time is
it's different.
What
this time.
it's different, yeah. It's watch the way Missy like to take it backwards? Or
Skewer.
Scrob ticket your 5 miles. 5 miles that way. Luckily, they normally have the English version underneath it, but she hasn't put it in this one. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. There should never be a but in that, should there, really? Like, I'm not a prostitute, but I do have sex for money. I'm not a prostitute, but I do suck off old men in bus station toilets.
I'm not a sex criminal,
petrol
but I am
money.
on a register. You know?
Yeah. It's just not, yeah, it's just one of those sentences where you don't need it, but I'm not a paedophile, but I don't have access to my kids. She has behaved like one so far, though, in all
Very much
fairness.
so.
I don't want to be derogatory
It's almost
towards
a-
her, but I mean, to be fair on it though, I never thought money was changing hands. Although, having said that, it should, if anyone should be getting paid in the song, it's him, because he seems to be working the hardest out of this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, if I paid for a prostitute and then she was pegging me and I was going on her like a vulture, I'd be going, what am I paying for here?
This song should be called "Let You Work It," if anything.
Unless I'm a dominatrix, unless I'm into that kind of thing, then it'd be perfect.
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
There's your game show. I love your braids and your mouth full of fonts. Fonts?
She sounds like
I assume she
R.
doesn't mean like Times New Roman or something.
Kelly.
What's
Comic
what
Sans.
does she mean by fonts? What does she mean by fonts? Is that slang for something? I tried looking it up earlier, but I couldn't find anything, so I don't know. A mouth full of
bet.
fonts. Maybe it is
I
different
bet
words.
That's what I bet it's them got the grill that they wear.
Well, that is what I
the gold
thought,
teeth.
but then I
think that's
couldn't
what it
find
is.
it. I couldn't find it, but that is what I initially thought. Not to stereotype them, but the song is very stereotypy. To be fair, I don't think we can be blamed for that. But she likes his braids. His mouth full of fonts. Can't. Okay, whatever. Love the way my ass go. Ba bump, ba bump, bump. Keep your eyes on my ba bump, ba bump, bump. Crude again, isn't it? Crude that.
Yeah.
Also, if
She's
a
not gonna
woman
get a
is
nice
sat on
boyfriend
you
like this.
when her ass is going up and down, it's like a sort of. It's not.
It absolutely shouldn't be.
Is it? That'll be, well, maybe it is. Maybe it's vicious. I don't know. I don't know what the thing is there. You think if you can handle that? You think you can handle this by doinka doink doink? What are these words all of a sudden in this song? Imagine this as an actual seduction, like this song, like this. Because let's be honest, she's kind of seducing the guy up to this point. So she's like, she's going like, come on. So you be the bloke. She's like, come on, let me work it. I'll put my fang down, flip it in reverse. Sorry, I got a sneeze. If you got a big, let me search you. Come on.
Do we have to?
It's like, put the pussy on you, like I told you. Where do you want it? You said you liked it on the knee, didn't you?
I want it as far away from me as possible the way you're talking at the moment, Missy.
Your username was kneeminge52. What do you want me to take from that?
It was the one they give you when you sign up.
I wanted
Font Mouth 64.
I wanted free minge 52. And it was taken. Give me actually give me all your numbers so I can phone you. You know, when your girl's acting stank, and call me over. Not on the bed though. Sofa. Lay me on the sofa. And but make sure you do call before you come, because I need to shave my chocha.
Always call ahead.
I always call ahead because I
Vital.
need to shave the. I need at least 10 minutes to shave. I need to run a bath to get in there, get it all moist, get it shaved. By chocha, do you mean funny? No, I mean specifically the vulva, because that's what chocha means.
It's
Specifically, I need to
it's a
shave
bit
my.
matted at the moment.
I like to leave the less. I like to leave the rest of it quite hairy, but I just want the middle of it to be free, like a peach. So do you go down like a vulture?
Like a what? Sorry.
Like a vulture?
See many nature programs, love.
Yes.
Oh, that's still what you're after, is it? You've seen those David Attenborough programs of the vultures ripping apart the carcass of a lion that's been dead for 3 weeks, and have still thought, yeah, I want a bit of that action.
It's the only way I can come. Like it all on pit.
We've all
You
got
know,
that
you-
kid of those.
Yeah. Mate, come over here. Come over here. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what
Oh,
you
good.
want.
But
Yeah, but I can give you what you want. Oh, I like your braids and your mouth full of fonts. You go to university, you can love the way my ass go. Ba-bump, ba-bump, bump. You can keep your eyes on my ba-bump, ba-bump, bump. You think
are
you
you
can
mental?
you can handle this, but doing like a cartoon. And then at that point, she takes off the overcoat and it's Bugs Bunny, and Elmer Fudd goes, "Ah!" Hey, yeah, I'm not a prostitute, but for good. Oh, finally, fucking, I've been waiting for a prostitute in this forest to come over. And she's like, hey, yeah, you know that you love the way my ass, and he goes, his heart goes, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum, that way cartoons do. And he goes, you think you can handle this? But doing, doing, doing.
It's turned into a
He's like,
cartoon,
"I'm
but not even
gonna
a
get
sexy one
them."
like Jessica Rabbit. It's horrible.
Bugs Bunny takes it off, runs off, and he goes, "I'll tap that," and runs off, and he goes, "I'll get you, Bugs Bunny." But then it could be take my thong off and my ass go boom. Have a curry last night? What's the is that a good thing? I don't understand. I don't understand what that means.
Not really selling it to me, eh?
Does it mean that
Not
she's got a
selling it.
big ass and it's going to come out and be like boom?
I think so, yeah.
Again,
I
could
think
also
it's
be
just-
like Bugs Bunny reveals to Elmer Fudd and he's asking, like, it says "Acme" on his ass, and he goes, "Where?" And he goes, "Boom." I'll get you, rabbit. You never saw that in the cartoons. Bugs Bunny using sexuality as a way of luring in Elmer Fudd to trick him. No.
Regrettably not.
Yeah, I don't understand what the boom means. I guess it just means the ass flops out and it's big and it's nice and it's boom.
Juicy.
Juicy. You have the vultures to be going at that on the
Giving a
carcass.
right good go, wouldn't they?
Let's cut the lights off so you see what I can do. Probably leave
Cut
the
the
lights
lights
on then
off.
if you want me to see. Yeah. Famously, you can usually see when the lights are on. So maybe she's insecure. Maybe she's like maybe she means turn the lights off and you'll feel what I can do. It's like she's like the ass is out and he's like, oh yeah, and she goes flick the lights and he flicks it off and he's going. Oh, he's going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you can do now. I see what you mean. Yep. That is good.
It's textbook stuff.
That is good. That is good. I can see now why. Are you sure you're not a prostitute? Because that is like a prostitute going out. Yep. I would pay for that.
Top drawer.
I'd pay for that. No one ever says that. You know, like in life when someone's eating when your girlfriend cooks you a meal and it's really good, and you go, you know what, I'd pay for that in a restaurant, and no one ever goes like in bed. So you go afterwards, go, you know what, I'd pay for that. I'd pay for that. That really was worth it. Boys, all types of boys. Boys, not
All
men.
types.
I'll tell you what,
no, specifically boys.
I tell you what, boys won't do. They won't be going down on it like a vulture. They'll be going down on it like an uncoordinated dog. And then it's black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese boys, white
All
eye.
the 4 different types of boys. That's all of them.
Well,
named.
5, because don't forget the white eye, tie, tie, rock tie, tie.
Come on.
Come on. Yes, that's 5. Missed out a lot there, I would say. Not all the boys. Japanese, to name but one.
Welsh.
Welsh, yeah. Well, she's had Welsh, being from Wales, so she don't want Welsh. It's all the other boys, you know.
That's why she got out of the valleys.
Yeah. Get out of the valleys.
He's not got out.
Chop.
He's not got out of the valleys, has he? Going away like a vulture. He's very well and truly in the
No.
valleys.
Is that you? I want you to go down on me like a vulture in the valleys. Girls, get the cash. So now, if it's 9 to 5 or shaking you ass, so now it's social commentary on women using stripping to make
empowering.
money, and empowering women in an OnlyFans kind of way, like utilizing their sex appeal to make money. That's a change up from the rest of the song, isn't it? Suddenly going to that. I don't know. Where's that come from? And then it's ain't no shame, ladies. Do your thing. Just make sure you're ahead of the game. Good advice, I guess. I don't know if it's on like you know what never does that, like America's Next Top Prostitute. And that'd be the advice, like a load of old madams, and that would be the advice would be, you ain't that sweet when she's got she'd be going, ain't no shame, ladies, do your thing. You just make sure you're ahead of the game, girl. She'd go, yeah, good. Good advice, though, nonetheless. And then it's just because I got a lot of fame, Super Prince couldn't get me change my name, Papa.
So
Don't know, really.
Is
know,
this as in Prince?
I think
The
it's Prince.
Prince?
Well, must be.
Imagine being
Prince
him.
William.
Imagine one of Prince's people coming into him, one of his lawyers, and going, "Oh, we've had someone who's like name checked you in a song. Do you just want to just double check you're all right with it?" And then he listens to it and goes, "What is this?"
The sad truth is, I don't think it's a liable or copyright issue if someone just names you in a song. I think it's fair game.
No.
Unfortunately
No.
for Prince, he gets named in a lot of songs that
more
you probably
so
wouldn't
pity.
want to. And then
Oh,
Kunta
Jesus.
Kinte.
He's the main slave in Roots,
The main
the
slave?
TV show.
Oh, okay.
He's the main
I thought you were
character,
going to say.
yeah.
I thought you meant in history. I didn't realize there was a main one.
King of the slaves.
Kunta Kinte, a slave again. No, sir. Picture black saying, "Oh yes, Amasa." So now racial
Oh.
commentary really amped up the seriousness at the end there, hasn't she? Because before it was just a load of shit about shagging. Now it's giving advice to empowering
probably
women
have-
and slaves.
This is like when I was at school and they'd have like someone come in and do an assembly in the morning, and they'd be like, "Oh, who likes football?" And you'd be like, "Yeah!" And then he'd spend like 2 hours talking about football, and at the end he'd be like, "Well, in a way, God is sort of like the football manager, and the rest of us are the players." And you'd be like, "Oh, you got me!" And that's what she's done here.
Like, women aren't going to like this. This is really slaggy. And she's like, "Well, I'll just put a bit at the end about women, empower women and racial stuff." And everyone will be like, "All right, fair enough." But then it's picture Lil Kim dating a pastor. I don't think the church would accept it. I gotta be honest. From what I know about pastors and what I know about Lil Kim, I don't think that would be a match made in heaven, literally.
That's two diametrically opposing.
Yeah, I think when the
concepts.
pastor went cap in hand to the Vatican or whatever the pastor is, decided to get married, and like, well, C of E, so you are allowed to get married. And he's like, who are you marrying? Someone, nice Christian woman, good with maybe good, wants to start a family. It's like, have you did you ever watch MTV Base? It's like, no, you seen that Lil Kim?
We need to talk.
I fell in love with her. You can't help me, you love. He rips his dog collar out and throws it on the floor. She's one of God's creations too. Minuteman Big Red can out last year. So that's energy.
Why is it called
drink.
Minuteman then? Why
Well,
Minuteman?
that's the name of an energy drink, which is bizarre, isn't it? Why do they call it that? Is that?
I assumed it was a
Have you had-
rapper.
No, I think Minuteman's a drink because Big Red's an energy drink. So I assume
Not a cock.
could be either. It could be either.
Call it
Yeah,
Big
we-
Red.
I'd rather have the big. Well, either's bad because the Minuteman cock implies that I only last a very short time in bed, and the Big Red cock nickname implies that I'm having sex so much that it's red raw. And that like now it's got to the point where it used to be fucking Shagosaurus Rex, and it used to be all yep. They're like, well, now when he puts it in, can't help but scream, wince. It's red raw, skin's right off. He left it in a woman. She can't have kids. But yeah, so she's saying you got, but and then she says, but who is the best? I don't have to ask you. When I come out, you won't even matter. Come out of a vagina. Come out
Of
gay.
Hospital after the battering it's received.
Well, Big Red, yeah. Why you act dumb like ugh duh? So you act dumb like ugh duh. And the drummer boy go padam papa pom, give you some of this Cinnabon.
It's gone very stop with
just-
cavalry there.
Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah, it's gone very Christmassy at the end. They went, I don't know if this made up social commentary is going to be enough here to get you out of all the sexism and misogyny, Missy Elliot, towards other women. And she's like, well, we'll just make it a bit Christmassy at the end. And but this could be absolutely nonsense at this point, or it could still be social commentary on society and junk food and lower intelligence. Could be.
Probably not, but give it a
No,
benefit of the doubt.
well, give her a chance. To my fellas, oh good God, I like the way you work that. To my ladies, woo, you sure know how to work that. Good God, she's really tried to turn it around at the end there, hasn't she? And like sort of appeal to everyone. But she
Talking
forgets
the
about
past,
a few lyrics ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like these are some lyrics you had left over from another song. It's like, oh, just fill it out, Timbaland.
It's like,
Just add them at the end.
my mum made me go to the church this Sunday. I have this. I've still got the what's it called? I've still got the what's it called that you get in there that you read from when you're in there with the hymns and the
Scripture.
story in there. I've still got the bit of the scripture on me. Should we just throw that in at the end? Get that in there. Although I don't think much Catholic scripture has Cinnabon written in it, to be honest. Although the Catholic Church is quite commercial, so maybe they are having ads in the scripture now, I don't know. Just a priest going, and we peace to all men, and 50% ordered Levi's this weekend.
If you've enjoyed the show, then please like, rate, review, and follow to help push us up the charts. Get in touch with us at any of the links in the episode description, or email liquorandlyrics@gmail.com.
That's it. What a really important song for our generation and future generations to know the importance of being a woman, and the importance of getting empowerment from men by making them go down on you like a vulture. Because when you think about it, it's the men that are, appealing for the women there. No one's down there.
Breathe.
Women win, and I say, good luck to you girls.
Let's hear it for the girls.
Let's. You'd be hearing her if it was going down like a vulture, that's for
I
sure.
think we just have. We're nearly an hour.
Should we spin the wheel and see what we've abuse we got to put ourselves through for the next week?
See what we're putting ourselves through.
Well, next week is early 2000s classic, I guess.
Yeah, it's an indie classic.
Yeah, indie classic. Feeder with Buck Rogers. So yeah, if you're under the age of 30 and you're not sure what a CD player is, get your research in for next week.
yeah. Get onto the charity shop, you'll find one. It has, in that case, been episode number 17. We'll be back next week with number 18, as just outlined. All that remains for us to do is to say goodbye. Do you want to do that, Dan?
Goodbye.
Bye.
And be like a vulture.
Yeah.
With your ladies, treat them nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave
Don't treat
at
them
the
mean,
point.
treat them keen. Go down like a vulture. And they'll
Have to carry the fanny around in a Tesco bag for the rest of their lives. We've all learnt a lesson.
We are.